Hey everybody, this is Jeff from Build an Aquarium Workshop, and today we're talking about the Lamprologus Cylindricus. Okay, we're going to get you a closer shot soon, but this is our 75-gallon Tanganyikan, Lake Tanganyikan show tank. As you can see, these are our Lamprologians, all 5 of them. We have highlighted a couple of them, and now today we are highlighting the Lamprologus Cylindricus. Okay, I'll give you some stats on this fish as we watch him or her in action. We don't know. So starting off with that, sexing the fish, we don't really know. Once they get full grown, up to 5 inches, females are a little bit smaller than the males. Other than that, there is no way to sex them. This is a solitary fish, and in the show tank, we're not worried about breeding because you would really need a lot of room for these fish. So this one is a single fish, so they're pretty much solitary or in pairs in the lake. That's the only way you find them. They're not shoaling fish at all, and they need to be kept with tank mates that are at least their size, if not bigger, and preferably not with that do not look like they're either their shape or have their stripes. Now, as you can see, we have that Trichocephalus in here, and he really does not like him because he is another striped fish. So the Cylindricus, he is not the most dominant fish in this tank. The Lamprologus kendallii in the foreground there is, but you can see he's one of those fish that likes to hang around no matter what, no matter how much you chase him or her. It hangs, as you can see right there. It's like, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stick around. Now, they are rock-dwelling fish. They love caves. They breed in caves, and they live about 8 to 10 years. Okay, so you might have them for a little while. And it's a carnivorous fish, so they mainly eat small fish like baby fish or crustaceans. So like mysis shrimp, brine shrimp, they love that stuff. Okay, so here we are. There's a closer shot of our Lamprologus Cylindricus, and there's quite a few Lamprologians that look like him. Obviously, the most common one that I wouldn't house him in here is the Lamprologus lulupi. Basically, the same fish, just with that orange, brown, or yellow coloration. There's a few. The Cygnus, Lamprologus Cygnus, used to breed those back in the 90s. They look similar to these in terms of shape. The Lamprologus fasciatus, Lamprologus bucherii. I think some of these genuses have changed to Neolamprologus, but basically they look very similar. Same with even like Gelidochromys. Gelidochromys kind of have that nice slope. They also will be pretty aggressive. Fish that occupy the same space as this fish. So, Gelidochromys love the rocks. So does this Cylindricus. And so I wouldn't necessarily keep them together unless there's a lot of fish, big enough tank, then perhaps. And like I mentioned before, you want to keep this fish with much bigger tank mates, or that are pretty aggressive or occupy different space. So like something like a Cyprochromys would be great. They hang out on more towards the top in open water. That would be fine. Alta Lamprologus, you can see he's here with a Calvus, and he does quite well. They don't seem to care. Go zoom back. There's the Calvus. They don't seem to care about each other. They rarely ever see them picking on each other. But yeah, so but he gets into it with the Lamprologuses, especially that attenuatus you just see on the left of him. And the kendallii just chases most everything because he's kind of the dominant fish. He's a little bit bigger. He's the dominant fish in the tank. Okay, so there you have it. There is not a full-grown Cylindricus. This Cylindricus is, I think, about 2.5 inches, something like that. So definitely got room to grow, as do all of these fish in here. I bought them as juveniles. They were very, very small. They were about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. I think the kendallii was at 2 inches when I bought them. And this was about 3 months ago. So as you can see, they're growing very quickly in this 75-gallon show tank. And we still haven't added more rock work, but we probably will. Could only help. But we definitely won't be adding any more fish. They're all set kind of in their routines and their relationships. The relationships are changing a little bit as they get bigger. Seen some fish going at it here and there that previously were just getting chased. So you never know what's going to happen. As you can see, it's a very aggressive tank. And somebody's usually getting chased, but not terribly. Usually most fish aren't. Fins aren't getting all messed up. They're not in the corner and getting beaten on. So everybody, for the most part, gets along very, very well. And there's our Cylindricus. So yeah, very, very nice looking fish. Definitely a great addition to a Tanganyikan. You see, he really hates the Trichocephalus that has stripes. So fish that stripes, even though the body shape isn't really the same, still he's got stripes, and you know what? This fish he or she wants to be the only striped fish in the tank apparently. So yeah, all right, folks. So yeah, if you like the video, hit a like, and if you want to see, of course, more Build an Aquarium Workshop, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.